Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Ryan. Welcome to the investing channel. In tonight's video, I want to do a video on SLP. I know that everyone's getting a little nervous with all the crypto dropping so much lately, but I want to let you guys know, have faith. This is the time where you want to jump back in. There's blood in the water, and even Warren Buffett, he buys when everything drops, okay? So buy the dip, okay? So let me go ahead and I will get started. We're going to look at SLP. I'm going to let you guys know the point that I'm going to jump in at, the point I'm going to sell at, and we'll calculate out what the profit is, and we'll take a look at some indicators that I use. So if you guys are into crypto, please subscribe to the channel, smack the notification bell, and we will go ahead and we will get started. All right, let me share my screen with you. Boop, there we go. Okay, so I'm on TradingView. Big day today, lots of drops going on. I did buy some Facebook. I bought some Tesla. I bought some Adobe. And then I bought this one called CIO, right? No, NEO. I bought NEO right there. So anyway, so let's go find SLP. Where are you? Let's find SLP. There we are. SLP, USDT. Okay. So I am currently in a trade right now with SLP. And for those of you guys that are new, stay with me. I'm going to share with you some indicators, and then I'm going to share with you a final indicator that I think you're going to like. Okay, so look, wow, what a drop, huh? Okay, that is one big drop all the way back up from a height of, look at that, 12 cents. Well, all the way up to 13 cents. Okay, so let's go take a look at where things are at right now. And we were down at 0.01 cent. So I know it looks like everything's just dropping and it's just going to go to zero. It is very close to zero, actually. So, but let's do this. Let's look at the Ichimoku Cloud. We are still below the red. Okay, so typically on something like this, you want to wait for things to break through the red, at least starting to climb up through it. Also, the multiple SMA. We are still, the gold line is still below the purple, okay? Usually you want to wait for this yellow line to crisscross, but don't worry, I'm going to share with you guys. I mean, right now the indicators are showing that it's not turning yet, but I'm going to share with you guys another one here in a moment, so stay with me. The RSI, we are down at the bottom right now. We're near the 30, and it dropped quite a bit below, but it also did over here, and it also did over here. So let's just give it a moment to come back. And then we're looking at the MACD. MACD is starting to show some green right here. So it looks like we could be on an upward trend here soon. A lot of these coins had a lot of red. Today was a sea of red, and all these coins were very high, but they're starting, these percentages are starting to get smaller. So I think things are starting to hopefully start to change. And now we're seeing some greens populate in here. Okay, so some of these coins are starting to turn around. All right, so this is the indicator I want you guys to focus on right there. We'll wait for it to populate here. Okay, so let me share with you kind of how this works. A lot of you guys that watch my channel regularly, I use this one quite a bit, so you understand the flow of this. So when price action typically drops below this orange level here, this level, this base, it will go down and then it'll go back up more often than not. Can't guarantee it, but more often than not. So if it went down and it cracked it and it came back up 9 out of 10 times, you'd probably be interested, right? So it cracked, it came back up, cracked, came back up, cracked. I think that one came back up. Let's see if I can expand that. Let's see. Well, it did. It cracked right there and went down 3 levels further, and then it came up over here. Okay, cracked. Boom, 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 boom. And then it came back up. Continued, cracked. We had a little bit of a time frame from May 21st through May 25th. Boom, 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 all the way down to the bottom. Perfect timing to go in and you know, just clean it up, buy, and then buy the dip, wait for it to go back up, okay? And let's see here. Here's another one. Cracked, came back up. Cracked, came back up. Had a big increase. Let's run it over here. and cracked, boom, 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 finally came back up. That was from July 15th through July 21st. So you don't have to wait too long. Cracked, came back up, cracked, big long wait. When was that? Wow. So cracked on July 30th, and then big long wait. I think we're still in it. Are we still in it? We are still in it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So it has not come back up on there, but it's come back on all the others. So let me share with you guys the next thing that you need to watch. If you guys are liking this so far, please give it a thumbs up right down below. And I'm going to share with you guys how you guys can be monitoring this. So once it cracked here, now we start playing the smaller levels, these little gray areas. Cracked, came back up, cracked, came back up. Let's see, cracked, didn't, oh yeah, came back up right there. It's really small. Cracked, came back up, cracked, came back up, cracked, came back up, cracked, almost came back up, but it did all the way over here. So all these would have been cleared up over here, but they did crack and they came back up. So you guys get the gist of what's going on here. So it's dropping. So would I put all my money into SLP? No, I wouldn't throw it all in, but this is an opportunity to basically right here. If somebody gave me money and they said, Ryan, well, I'm actually going to jump into it. So, but if somebody gave me money, if this was somebody asking me to do a video on SLP, which if you guys are into coins right now, if you're in a coin and you feel like you're stuck and you don't know what to do and you'd like me to do an analysis like this, add a comment down below. Let me know what coin you're in and what price you bought at. Okay. A lot of people are just tell me the coin, but let me know what price you're in at so I can analyze it for you guys and do a video, and you guys can have some options as to which way you want to go, whether you want to hold or whether you want to sell. So right now, I'm going to take an entry, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy in here because it cracked. Okay. Actually, let's see, cracked, came up right there. So it hit the line there. It came back up there. It didn't. So I'm going to buy at, let me find a pen here. So SLP, and I'm going to buy in at 0.011. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sell at 0.0175. Okay. Or I could hold it a little bit longer and see if I could get up to this point right here. 0.0270. Okay. So I am in on a trade right now with it. I bought somewhere right in this range, and I have my sell, my take profit right here at 0.2. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to make money off this right here. Okay. So let me go over to my spreadsheet. These are some of the other ones I bought today. I bought Crow. I put 500 down, 500 in. I got 1,329 coins. I bought in at this price. My take profit is this price. And then this is my profit. And I'll make 45% on my money, but I'm holding long-term. I bought Sol. Here's my entry point, my exit point, my profit. 85%. So you can see usually drops, cracks, comes back up. And so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take advantage of that and get all these in here. So these are some of the ones that I'm holding in here. And then these are some of the ones that I'm in for short term. And you can see a lot of them have been clearing already. I do have, a few in here that I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting because more often than not, it cracks and it comes back up. I just have to give it time. You don't want to rush. I'm not putting all my money into one coin. And yeah, these are the ones that I bought recently. You guys can look at the entry points. Well, I'm redoing my spreadsheet. So when you see this gold here, it means that's what I'm jumping in at, the price. And then these are the sell points over here. That's what I'm jumping into, this part. And then this is my sell part. This is how much I've got into a trade. And then this is my potential take profit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do SLP. And I'm going to I'll just put 500 in on this one. some of these coins start to clear. So 0.011, and then I'm going to take profit at the 0.0175. And if I put 500 in and I sell it for 0.017, I'll make 59% of my money on just that little trade. Now, what I've also done on my spreadsheets is I've changed it to where what I do is, rather than cashing out, I'm basically selling. As soon as I buy, I put it up for sale. But what I do is I calculate out how much to sell of my initial investment to reach my initial investment. So if I have 500 in, as soon as I take my profit, which is going to be 295, I'm going to sell a percentage. I'm going to sell 28,571 coins instead of the 45,000 that I actually bought. So I'm going to sell that to put my initial investment back in my pocket to go invest in something else. And then what I'll do is I'll just hold on SLP and let it just continue to go up over the years. So I'll do that periodically and see what happens. Just start to accumulate. I did go back to some of my earlier coins because I've been trading since the pandemic hit. Here's all my trades. I've just been keeping track of it all, and you should too. But some of the coins that I held on to and I kind of just forgot about, like, they've gone up considerably. So anyway, that's it for this video for SLP. Let me share with you guys that are stuck in SLP some areas that you might consider making a decision on. So if we go up to this next line, it's 0.0272. If you want to write that down, you may want to get a pen. So 0.0272, 0.0291, 0.0324, 0.0374, and then 0.0566, 0.0631. And I mean, I know that I say everything has been cracking and coming back up, but could I wait for it to come back up here? I could wait. I might wait. I mean, this is back since August, so I could wait, just let it run for a year, and I would make quite a bit of money. 0.25. Let's calculate out what that would be. So if I change this to 0.25, watch this next, watch the green one right next to it. Watch over here. 10,000 bucks off of a $500 investment. So I'm not saying it's going to get to that, because more often than not it does. But if I've got 500 and I don't care if I lose it, it's a pretty good, I've got pretty good odds that at some point it's going to swing if all else stays consistent with SLP, unless there's some kind of internal company issue going on, or if there's some kind of global crisis that happens. I've got pretty good odds from all the prior history back in here that it cracks and it comes back up. So if this has been helpful, please thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel, smack the bell, and I will see you guys on the next video. And remember, if you're stuck in a coin, add it in the comments. I'll probably do a video on it for you guys so everyone can learn, okay? All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.